everyone, of course I'm Mike Ashley of Safe Fitness, coming to you with my teammate
Damian Coelho.
and we're just basically here to kind of help you out with your exercise program. I know we have this crisis and we're overwhelmed with staying at home and all these various safety considerations, which of course is very important because it's not about us only, it's about everyone, and I look at it as a world. So what we want to do is just give you some ideas of how you can stay active while being at home, away from the facility, and still maintain a great, healthy level of fitness. So Damian is going to be demonstrating some movements, of course. I'm going to be basically commenting as he goes along, and I hope it can be helpful to you. All right, so the first segment of our workout is going to be the body weight squat. And what you're going to see is Damian actually has his feet about shoulder width apart, and he's going to actually just descend and lower himself and come back up. He'll do it in two different positions so you can see it. Now he's going to turn to the side so you can see a side view, and he's basically going to do the same. Okay, so now Damian is going to demonstrate some movements for the back of the legs. We call the hamstrings and also the buttocks. We also put it in the class of the posterior core because, as you will see, his core is going to fire when he actually does this movement. So we're going to do the glute bridge. Of course, he's going to lay back. As you can see, he's going to put his arms out to his side, and then what he's going to do is extend the hip up and down. And that movement fires the hamstrings and the glutes. We're going to do a series of what we call the side plank, and basically that's going to work the muscles to the side, the internal and external obliques, and also a muscle internally called the quadratus lumborum. And as you can see, his body. So now Damian's going to do some movement for the upper extremity. Primarily, we're going to be emphasizing the chest, the shoulders, the back of the arm, and of course, the core is always going to be involved. So he's going to start out by doing what we call a basic push-up. Excellent. And you stop. So now Damian is going to do what's called the quadruped. In the gym we call it a bird dog, and basically he's going to do two variations. As you can see, he's just going to reach forward and back to the starting position, alternating in each side. And after he does a couple of repetitions of that, he's going to do the same movement, but he's going to reach towards the opposing leg. Damian is now going to do some movements for the upper back, and basically it's going to work all the muscles, the lats, some muscles in the middle back, all the rhomboids and the mid traps. It's going to work the back of your arm and the front of your arm, the biceps primarily, and then of course there's going to be a little bit of posterior core because the band wants to pull him forward, and he's going to stand in that erect position and resist that pull from the band. So he's going to start off with the standing row. Now we're going to show you a series of movement to work the core. We're going to start off with what's called a plank. It's a basic movement for a beginner that can just try to strive a goal of holding it for 15 seconds or progress it up to 20 and eventually 30 seconds. And it's not something you really want to extremely fatigue the core. So then you're going to elevate